don't you tell me how many players we have today? We're playing solo, huh? All right then, let's have a name. Okie dokie, have a look around and choose an episode. "30 seconds. Your buzzer is going to be the letter B. Okay, I'll pick it up a little. Let's go.
All right, pick a category. This category is known as "Their children are nothing but Gladlock bags." You get this one, you pocket $2,000. So apparently yellow and blue make green, right? Which of these scientists' laws explains why the child of yellow Lisa Simpson and blue Brainy Smurf would not necessarily be green? It's yours if you want it. Gregor Mendel is the father of genetics. He proved that you don't necessarily wind up looking like the average of your parents. Boy, can you imagine what a drag it would be to have Papa Smurf along while you were in labor?
Papa Smurf? How much further?
Not far now.
Are we any closer, Papa Smurf?
Not far now.
Time to pick a category.
Question alert. Question alert.
Today's specialties include "Suck me through a straw, I'm Irish." $2,000 for correct answer. Oh, yummy. Okay, listen to this traditional Irish recipe and see if you can tell me what I'm talking about. Oh, and it's a fill-in-the-blank question, so Faith and Begora, you'll have to do some typing.
After blending milk and ice cream, a delicious minty flavor and a touch of the green. Bless this frosty creation with a hint of the clover for a McTasty treat.
Bet you didn't know I was Irish, did you? Okay, what delicious treat am I talking about? Well, apparently you don't appreciate fine European cuisine, do you? That minty milkshake they serve at McDonald's around St. Patrick's Day is a shamrock shake. See, now look at that. For once, it actually makes sense to add Mick to the name of one of their items, and they don't do it. Give me a category. We're calling this one. Hope there aren't any gamma ray stains on them. I got $2,000 says you don't know this one. Put it in gear, because here we go. Suppose the Incredible Hulk is giving you fashion tips. How might he describe his pants to you?
Hulk have extra room in purple Bermudas. Hulk feels sexy in purple capris. Hulk real lady killer.
Go for it. Hey, I was behind you all the way on that one. Why didn't you pick this one? Those calf-length clam digger pants that the Hulk wears are called capris. You can also catch the Hulk at Urban Outfitters on any given day, stocking up on some hot little baby tees. All right. For your enjoyment, I'm a sex marine. You get it right, you get $2K. Think fast, it's question time. Imagine the artist formerly known as Prince does a cover of Ballad of the Green Berets. If he renames the song to include one of his former hits, go on, do it! Trivia player goes down in flames tonight. Maybe you'd be better off working part-time at the Five and Dime. As his purpleness says, she wore a raspberry beret, similar to the type one might find at a, I don't know, second-hand store. Of course, in the armed forces, the raspberry beret is known as the easy-to-find target. Throw me a category. All right, don't freak out on me or nothing, but you're about to jump headfirst into a Dis or Dat. This Dis or Dat's category name is Lights, Camera, Exploitation. Okay, now I'm gonna read off 7 names, and I see you got this thing down. I'm just gonna put your 30 seconds on the clock, all right? Let the games begin. Jamaica Caper, tree or character? Bumpy Jonas. Blackula. Sugarberry. Sweet Sweetback. Caribbean Princewood. Last one, Gumbo Lip. That's all 7. 5 right. Solid mediocrity. Let's throw that cash onto your total. Now, come on. Every little bit helps. Let's keep going. Category, please. For your viewing pleasure, my sidekick will cream corn you. How does $2,000 sound? Okay, for this one, I want you to think back to those days when you wanted to be a masked crime fighter or a spokesperson for a vegetable company. Okay, now complete this analogy for me. The Green Hornet is to Kato as the Green Giant is to Lil Bean, Greenie, Elfie, or Sprout. Kato, played by my close personal friend Bruce Lee, was the Green Hornet's sidekick, just as Sprout, whom I've never met, is the Green Giant's sidekick. Ironically, one of Bruce Lee's relatives was almost chosen to be the Green Giant's sidekick. You might remember him. Rocco Lee? Give me a category. This one's called Excellent Meals. You're looking at $3,000 on this one. All right, now we all remember that persistent bugger Sam I Am, right? Always trying to get that other guy to eat green eggs and ham and all that nonsense. Yeah, well, suppose Sam I Am will suggest only eggs and ham. Oh, what a scam indeed for Sam, because it does not include eggs on a plate. Which of these will Sam most definitely hate? Green ova and ham, greens. Go for it! Nope, oocytes are eggs, until the sperm finds them. Then they're oocytes. Does this ring a bell? Ova, zygotes, and oocytes are all types of eggs that you find in mammals' bodies.
I will not eat ova in a cup. I will not eat zygotes sunny side up. I will not eat oocytes fried or boiled. I will not eat mammal eggs dried or soiled.
All right, I need a All right, give it up for She's Not Sad. She's just wearing colored contacts. Sit up straight. This one's going to be worth $6,000. Eyes forward. We're going. If heartbreak made Crystal Gale's brown eyes blue, then what would most likely make her a green-eyed monster? Fear, jealousy, hatred, or insanity? Since all the way back to Shakespeare's time, jealousy has been the green-eyed monster.
Come on, baby. I don't know what you're getting so upset about. Just because I sleep around a bit doesn't mean that I don't... Hold on. Hello? Oh, hey, baby. Yeah, I'll be right over.
Time to pick a category. Let's have a big warm welcome for Just Get It Feathered. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. One question coming right up. If you go to a barber on the Emerald Isle to get an emerald cut, how should you tell him to do your hair? Shape it like a heart, but leave the bangs. Give me a rectangle and clip the corner. Take it, it's yours! When you go to get a diamond shaped, an emerald cut looks like a rectangle with the corners cut off.
Ah, there you go. Now all you got to do is add a little tassel to the top of your mortarboard cut, and you're good to go.
All right, pick a category. Well, good for you. You just picked a When Did Happen. All right, I'm going to show you an event like this. Man first walks on the moon. Oh, you got this one down. Great. The category for this When Did Happen is it's a pot of something and it ain't gold. You know what? It's about time we put green in its proper place. Okay, everybody remembers that Roy G. Biv thing, right? You better. Now, let's take a look at your main statement. Green appears in the color spectrum. Now, tell me if this color appears before green in the spectrum, after green, or if it never appears. That'll do it. Okay, let's take a look at the damage. Yep, you got them all. Let's see what that does to your score. Okay, now, where were we? Throw me a category.
Tra-la-la, tra-la-lee. Here's a question for you.
Well, what do we have here? They booted my broomstick. We're talking 6K here, so pay attention. Forward, march. Suppose the Wicked Witch of the West moves to Greenwich Village, in which new... What? Greenwich? Oh, okay. Whatever you say. It's yours if you want it. Hope you didn't spend that money already. Okay, now here's a good answer. Greenwich Village is located on the island and in the borough of Manhattan. Hey, and if you think parking a broom in Manhattan is... What? Oh, for the love of Pete! They're trying to tell me I'm pronouncing it wrong again. How in the hell does Greenwich become Greenwich? No, go ahead, tell me, I want to know. No, you listen. We have had this conversation before about correcting me during the game. I don't want to... listen. We're moving on. We're moving on! Category, please. The category? There was no dressing in my salad days. This one can get you $6,000. Hey, you've heard people use that phrase, back in my salad days, right? Usually it's somebody who's old and bitter. Well, if you are thinking about your Cobb salad days, what are you not reminiscing about? Bacon and lost innocence? Oh, your traditional Cobb salads got your bacon, chicken breasts, and blue cheese. You can poke around all you want with that fancy chilled fork. You ain't gonna find any shrimp.
I often think back to that time hanging out with the chicken breasts under the watercress in my Cobb salad days. That was the first time I ever got tossed.
All right, pick a category. And our special guest tonight, olive oil ain't just for dipping bread, my friends. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Put your head between your knees, because we're going down. Suppose olive oil leaves Popeye for a limey. Given why British sailors are called limeys, British sailors had to drink lime juice to ward off scurvy. That's why they're called limeys. And what's with olive oil and these sailor-type guys anyway, you know? I mean, look, call me old-fashioned if you want to, but I really don't think that hanging around with scurvy-ridden, pipe-smoking sailors is the kind of environment for Sweet Pea to be raised in. Time to pick a category. Shake hands with stop or I'll point. $2,000 for correct answer. And now, your question. Say some bad guys suddenly find themselves face to face with the green arrow. According to traffic laws, what must they do before turning and running away from the superhero? Slow to at least 25 miles per hour. Yield to traffic already in the intersection. Come to a complete stop or take it, it's yours.
Telegram for loser.
Should have picked this one. Just because that green arrow turn signal pops up doesn't mean you can floor it into the intersection. No, no, no. First, you have to wait for all the traffic already in the intersection to clear. Yep, the world would be a much safer place if we had superheroes like Stop Sign and dun-da-da, No Parking Tow Zone. You've almost made it to the credits, but first, the attack. Oh, you already know the attack. Well, don't let me stand in your way. I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about. Sure, it's easy being green. Here, watch, I'll turn green just by holding my breath. Oh, man, I gotta stop smoking. my friend. You're like some kind of maniac. Let's take a look at your final score. That's the game. Player one, I couldn't have done a better job myself because I wouldn't have played by myself. I would have found something else to do, you know? Now, but seriously, player one, and this isn't easy for me to say.